Okay, guys, sorry if I've been a little late, but apparently, apparently TV Nihon decided to, apparently took a bit of a break at some point, and so had to release, double the episodes of, Kirameger. So in order to keep up, I have to be covering 2 episodes of Saber, Beast Morphers, and Kirameger. So yeah, we got ourselves Kamen Rider Saber episodes 5 and 6, Kirameger 26 and 27, and Beast Morphers 35 and 36. Okay, so starting off with Saber. Alright, let me see if I can just get this up at the top of my head here. Let me think. Yeah, let's see here. Primarily, let's see. Oh yeah, first, let's see. Oh yeah, we got ourselves the debut of 2 more riders here. Let's see here. Alright, first off in episode 5, we see the debut of Kento Fukuyama. Yeah, you know, Aruto's old buddy. Toma's old buddy. Yeah, he's where he makes his debut as Kamen Rider Espada, and where we reveal that his say it with me, because his father is Darth Vader. No. Yeah, his father Hayato. Sorry. Who's played by the same guy who's played, let's see, Kaito, aka the Scorpion, Orphanok, and Kamen Rider 5's, Juzo, and Shinkenger. Yeah, you know, the scruffy dude. Yeah, basically, he's the one who's Kamen Rider Caliber. He's the one who betrayed the Sword of Locos 15 years ago, and basically just, he's basically doing the whole Darth Vader shtick. We don't even know why he's doing it at this point. It's just that, you know, he's helping out the Megiddo, and where we learn from Disaster exactly why they're doing all this. Apparently, their main goal is to rewrite the history of the world using the Ultra Right books, opening up portals to Wonder World, and basically just rewriting the information that's stored inside these books to basically rewrite the world history of the world as they see fit. And where we start getting the names of our generals and seeing their the three hot topic employees. We start seeing their monster forms, and the first one we see is Zeus, Zoous. Zeus. And yeah, his plan, Zeus's plan, is to send a whole school of Piranha Megiddo out and about to, well, basically start attacking cruise ships. And again, just not exactly sure on their methodology here. It's just they go around attacking people and absorbing like ships and absorbing parts of the world and having to supplement Wonder World. And again, it's not very clear, but basically just be summed up. It's magic. We don't have to explain it. And yeah, let's see. Kento's whole deal is that basically bears a lot, the whole sins of the father bullshit. My dad betrayed us, so yeah, basically it's my responsibility to take him out, and yeah, it's pretty clear that, well, Hayato is not talking as to why he's betrayed them, so basically... Oh wait, never mind. We do remember. I remember now. His goal is to apparently reach Avalon, which requires both his Jock Dragon Wonder Right book and Toma's Brave Dragon Wonder Right book. And yeah, this becomes relevant because in episode 7, let's see, the second general. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Is it? Another one of the Megiddo generals, Storius. He apparently casts a spell that locks down Toma's ability to transform. He can't pull the sword from his driver, and thus can't transform into Saber. And in order to remove the curse, apparently he has to travel to Avalon. Okay. And yeah, he basically figures out how by doing some research with, oh boy, what's the guy's name? Hold on, sorry. Oh yeah, Dai Shinji. Alright, yeah, basically by gaining the information out of Dai Shinji, he's able to go, Yeah, he's able. Well, we basically leave off with Toma just about to access Avalon. Oh yeah, and while Zeus was out on his little rampage, and yeah, pretty pissed off at Disaster for basically spilling the whole beans behind their plans. Yeah, it turns out that Zeus was the one who actually killed the previous Blades, which yeah leads to Rentaro going completely apeshit on the guy, but of course Zeus just goes and smacks him around like, "Oh, that's cute. Here you go, little guy." Yeah, no, he literally gives his sword back to Rentaro like he was giving a toy back to a kid. It's like, "Here you go, little guy. Don't worry, you'll get him next time. You want to go get some McDonald's?" And he just walks off laughing. So yeah, basically, Rentaro's is like, yeah, no, I need to use the hyperbolic time chamber. Piss off. Oh yeah, and speaking of the hyperbolic time chamber disaster, this leads us to our fifth rider. Ren Akamichi, aka Kamen Rider Kenzan. I don't like Kenzan. He's he reminds me a lot of a lot of like Black Star from Soul Eater. Only he's 1,000 times more annoying. Although, to his credit, unlike Black Star, who was just a lot of bluster and mostly got by with Tsubaki, Ren, yeah, he could talk the talk as well as walk the walk, as well he was able to take out Disaster. Well, I mean, I say take out, but yeah, remember, when Megiddo reached a certain enough level, apparently they could just come back. So, just like with Rio, aka Kamen Rider Buster, Kenzan's transformation device is his twin swords that he keeps behind his back, and he's got the whole ninja routine, and he even created clones of himself, kind of sort of, by using the Three Little Pigs Wonder Right book. Yes, one of the attacks of the show is utilizing the Three Little Pigs. Could you tell this was based off of books? So yeah, they're about to reach. Toma's about to reach Avalon, most likely dragging Caliber along, and well, starting to mess some shit up. And let's see, Rentaro's holds himself in the hyperbolic time chamber. Kento is still mulling over his daddy issues, and Ren is just being him. So yeah, just might need to rewatch these episodes at some point just so I can get their motivation. But again, the Megiddo seem to, well, basically their whole goal is to rewrite the world as they see fit. So, okay, fair enough. All right, moving on to Kirameger episode 26 and 27, if I remember. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, 26 and 27. All right, so yeah, we get the wrap up of introducing Yodana. And yeah, where we see in episode 26, she actually uses her her powers can not only amplify the grunts, the Bachats, but she also uses it to create four extra clones of Bomjamin in order to activate the tunnel that would open up a massive portal and release a whole bunch of Jimenchu onto the world and just basically just go and steamroll everything. So, yeah, the Kirameger's job is to take out the 5 bomb Jimenju, but the problem is that with Yodana backing them up, they're way too strong. So, they figured that the only way to counteract them is to use the Kirameger stone that Takamichi uncovered. But the drawback is that, as seen with the Mon Stone, the only way he was able to beat him was because, well, the stone completely overpowered the Mon Stone, basically just burning him out. So, yeah, what Jiru came up with was, well, again, basically getting another vision, getting told by the Shrine Keeper about when he got a visit from from Oladen, who, let's face it, at this point, he's basically alive through he's shown up in flashbacks so many times and premonitions or whatever. It's hard to count him as being dead, even though we've seen his corpse. If that makes any sense. Alright, anyways, after hearing the story about how the Shrine Keeper encountered Oladen, basically by trying to pull too much power on a bow and arrow strings, it snapped. Basically exerting too much power on it and trying to go past its, well, natural limits. So, it caused the bow and arrow, the bow to break. So Jiru's idea was basically to create it. Based on all the situation that's going on, let's see. Mabushina, of course, has started to cry the blue diamonds again, which, yeah, he uses that to go and create another power up for the Kiramegers, which kind of draws on the power of the Kirame Stone. But unlike most team power-ups, this actually comes with a time limit, so it's kind of like the Makai Knight armors from Garo, only instead of lasting 99 seconds, it lasts about 100 seconds or so, basically giving them a temporary power boost before it automatically shuts down in order to prevent them to prevent the power from overloading them. Also kind of helps that the power is split evenly between the 5. So yeah, with it they are able to take out the bomb Jamin, and basically force Yodana to retreat. And the next episode, we remember, Sailus being sponsored by Scratch, because we actually get appearances from 2 of the supporting characters from Gekiranger. Let's see, the mother-daughter pair of Miki Masaki. Miki and Natsumi Masaki, and apparently Sena and Misaki were friends in college, so that explains and in the intervening time, Misaki joined up. Natsumi joined up with her mother in the R&D department in Scratch, and because of their connection, she was able to hook Sena up as Scratch's sponsor. And the point of this episode 27, having Sena test a new device for Scratch, which is basically kind of like a personal, basically kind of like a smartwatch, something like that. Only it's attached to her hips while she's running. And that's when Yodona and Garuza show up. And you ever seen the movie Speed? Yeah, pretty much. Only, Sena's the bus. And if she was smart, she would keep running until her feet bleeds. Otherwise, Otherwise, the city would go kaboom. Yeah, basically, unless she kept running with on a certain, unless she kept a constant speed going, the device she was strapped to, blows up. And now you're thinking, why can't she just take it off? Well, because Yodona had created a second glue jamin, super glue jamin, and using his glue, he make it so that Sena can't remove the device. To Miki's credit, first off, I haven't seen Gekiranger, but apparently she used to study under Master Shafu, and thus she knows a little bit of Gekichuken, and she was able to use that to overpower Yodana. But of course they took Natsuki hostage. They took Natsumi hostage, so cheap move. Thankfully the Misakis were able to teach Sena a little bit of John speak. I haven't seen Gekiranger, but I know enough about John speak. Basically, using John speak, they were basically able to go and tell Sena that Yonanhai was holding them hostage, and thus she was able to meet up with her teammates to come up with a plan to get the bomb off, and basically just go and trick Yodana. So basically mission accomplished, and the day saved, and Alright, moving on to Beast Morphers 35 and 36. The Rangers managed to defeat Ryjack, but Evox and Scrozzle were able to get a hold of Ryjack's reanimizer, which they used to go and revive Snide. And using him, they were able to first off, Zoe completely dropped the ball. First, by triggering a self-destruct device on Ryjack's ship, and throwing one of Ryjack's compliance collars on an investigating keeper. Although, to be fair, Zoe didn't recognize Keeper, and seeing an unfamiliar life form surveying the crash site of something that she knows contains very dangerous weapons, I mean, you can see where she was, you can see her thought process there, but yeah, basically she was, throughout the whole episode, she had a bad case of jumping the gun. And so, of course, with with the compliance collar on him, it was easy for Snide Blaze of Roxy to go and take Keeper hostage. And so, with the collar on him, Keeper was forced to tell Evox everything he knows about the Dino Charge Rangers. And speaking of, yeah, you remember that whole time dimension portal thing that they got from Wes? Yeah, let's see, Tyler, Coda, Ivan, and, no, not Ian, friggin'. Hang on, trying to remember his name. Hold on, double checking here. Alright, let's see, Tyler, Coda, Ivan, and Chase jumped through the dimensional portal in order to go and help out the go and help the Beast Morphers Rangers. So, yeah, let's see. So on Ryjack's ship, Evox was able to revive Sledge's crew. Okay, so let's see. Since Tyler and the others came in through the portal, then that means that they come from, obviously it's the Dino Charge universe. It takes place in a whole separate other thing. And yeah, in the universe that they're from, they destroyed Sledge before he was able to search for the Inner Gems, and thus created the whole dinosaurs living alongside humans timeline. Oh god, trying to dissect Dino Charge's ending still hurts. Okay, so Tyler and the others come from Universe A in this instance, and they travel to Universe B, which is where Sledge was destroyed in the ending, but that means that the Earth was already destroyed in the ending. So if that means that Sledge was already went through the wormhole. Yeah, the Sledge that went through the wormhole wound up in the Ninja Steel universe, and as far as I know, Sledge and his gang are still alive in that universe. So the Sledge that was revived here had to be from the main Dino Charge. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. Oh god, this hurts. When you actually stop and think about it, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Honestly, why did they need to go and bring Sledge back again? Oh wait, yeah. So they could revive his crew, so they could use Kyoryuger versus Goldbuster stock footage. Right. Forgot about that. Well, yeah. Anyways, the whole point of the whole saying that whole Ryjack and his reviving Ray thing was so that they can finally have an excuse to use the Goldbuster versus Kyoryuger, the whole Kyoryuger versus Goldbuster footage that was basically gift wrapped for Saban to use during the run of Dino Charge, but they didn't because of their absolute stupidity. So yeah, since Beast Morphers is using footage from Goldbusters, the other half of that team up, it's the only chance they have to use it, so might as well. Alright, so yeah, basically, alright, let's see from there. Let's see, Fury, Poisandra, let's see, Curio, and Wrench. Those four finally get destroyed for the third time. And Evox manages to succeed because while the Rangers were busy fighting Sledge and his goons, Blaze and Roxy were basically able to get away with a whole lot of weapons from Ryjack's collection. So the next episode was basically spent mulling over trying to figure out which villain to revive to add to their army. And yeah, they threw out some interesting choices like Korag, Astronema, Lord Zed, but then they all are like, and Psycho Red, but well, that got shot down for various reasons. First of all, Korag turned good, Astronema really turned good and became a Pink Ranger, Lord Zed, well, they kind of said no as soon as they saw the footage of him blowing up the Royal House of Gadgetry. Just giving the present to Sprocket, and just watching King Mondo and his family go kerblamo. Yeah, they're like, they're roboists. That's what they are. Lord Zed's a roboist. That's what he is. And Psycho Red, well, first off, how exactly they managed to get a data card is one thing, and second of all, well, yeah, there was no, I could point out the various reasons as to why Psycho Red, a data card being there shouldn't make any sense since all 5 of the cards were being used to revive the Psycho Rangers, and pretty much, I mean, if anything, they probably should have at least used, like, Psycho Red's helmet or something like that as the artifact. And also pointing out that, yeah, while the Psycho Rangers were strong, well, they only had the one card and could only probably revive Psycho Red. I mean, against one Red Ranger, he'd be fine, but going up against the whole team, yeah, the Psycho Rangers would only be effective if there was only, like, at least 3 of them. Yeah, well, then again, since the Beast Morphers, the Beast Morphers Rangers at this point are a 5-man team, and yeah, Psycho Red would probably at least need like 2 other Psychos to go toe-to-toe with them. Or at least be at an even keel. So yeah, that got chucked out. And so in the meantime, Scrozzle discovered a small function, gave Ryjack's revival ray a little upgrade. And by absorbing diamonds, somehow, my god! The diamonds, my god! Somehow he's able to revive one of them, but give them a super power boost on top of that. So he had Thieftron going around the city stealing diamonds. So yeah, that's what kept the Rangers busy during that time. That's what led to the destruction of Sledge's crew. And yeah, just to show how. And yeah, which the episode basically ended up by them choosing to revive Goldar, and of course, reviving him reviving him as Neo Gryphosaur from the whole Kyoryuger versus Goldbusters crossover. So, just to prove how absolutely beast-like he is, the first thing that Goldar does after swearing loyalty to Evox was to go and destroy Sledge. You're just like, bitch, please. And yeah, just finally got rid of Sledge for good. Yay! So yes, Evox now has Goldar and Snide under his command, and he's going to be leading them and their the army of revived foot soldiers to go and basically just take over Grid Battle Force. Oh dear, I wonder who could stop them. And like I said, there's still some Kyoryuger versus Goldbusters footage to go through, so anybody not in the US who's seen it, get ready for some fun. Alright, so that's where we are now. Let's see. Toma's about to go to Avalon and reach King Oberon and probably not have to deal with all the stuff that Goliath and his guys had to deal with. And let's see here. Kirameger. Let's see. We got ourselves a Geki Ranger, a little Geki Ranger cameo / tribute. That's nice. And in Beast Morphers, we're gearing up for some pretty interesting crossover. So yeah, hopefully TV Nihon won't go and double bill on this again. So there's that. See ya.